In this video, we will learn about economic importance of fungi. Fungi is a widespread group of non-green plant-like organism. That means they can be found at many places. They might not be easily visible to us, but when the situation or the environmental condition are good enough, they will start growing or they can appear to our eyes. For example, you might see the mushrooms growing during rainy season suddenly on the tree logs, etc. So, fungus generally grows on dead organic matter in damp and warm places. Examples include molds, yeast, mushroom. Molds are easily observable fungus that can be seen growing on stale bread. If you leave the bread in a dark place which has moisture also, you will see this green or grayish patches appearing. So these are fungus. So we should not eat such bread. They can also appear on other food items as well, like fruits and leather goods, jams and pickles. Whereas other group, that is the mushroom, they grow very evidently on the damp logs, walls and on the grounds. So they are very evident during rainy season where the moisture is very high. Whereas yeast is used by us for commercial purposes to make the bakery items and also to make wine, etc. Now, if we see the characteristic features of the fungus, how does it look? The mushroom looks like an umbrella, whereas yeast is microscopic. But fungus, if we see, observe carefully, then they have these thread-like structures. So these thread-like structures are not easily visible to naked eyes. They are microscopic. So fungus are non-green eukaryotes. That means they have nucleus and they lack the chlorophyll or the chloroplast. That is why they are non-green. Now fungus body contains tubular, branched and thread-like structures. That is these structures known as the hyphae. Singular is hypha. And this entire mass of hyphae is called as mycelium. So we can tell it as a network of hyphae is called as mycelium. And the hyphae may be septate or aseptate. That means septate means it will have the sections. So if I take this is one of the hyphae, the sections or the cell wall is visible and each cell is very evident. Whereas aseptate means there is no cell wall. There can be many nucleus in one single thread. Now, other characteristic, that is they have a definite cell wall which is made up of a material known as chitin or fungal cellulose, and they do not contain chlorophyll as I mentioned earlier. Hence, they are heterotroph, that is they follow heterotrophic mode of nutrition, and within that they can be either saprotrophs where they feed on dead and decaying organic matter, or they can be parasites. And they are non-motile, that means they cannot move from one place to another. Now, if we see the reproduction part, they can reproduce both asexually and sexually. Asexual reproduction is by spore formation. So, if you see, this is the spore containing structure known as sporangium. When the spores are mature, it will burst and the spores will be released. So, mushroom is the fruiting body. So, if you imagine a mushroom, this is the umbrella-like structure. And if you observe the below, this part under the umbrella, you will see the small spore, powdery material. But if you spray that or put the material under microscope, you will see the spores. Majority it is asexual reproduction, but sexual reproduction may also be seen in this group of organism. I hope it is clear to you. Thank you.